Hello viewers, I am Taram Kumar Gondwal, Assistant Professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. The following video is prepared as per the syllabus and course outline of Maharshi Dayanand University. However, there are mostly general topics which cover the working and theoretical aspects of civil engineering. For best understanding and conceptualizing clearly, please do not skip the video and watch till end. At the end of the video and each topic and each section, we will be discussing about the related important questions, feasibility and working application. Let's start the video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this session, we'll continue with the subject Engineering Geology of 6th semester. And as we have been discussing since the last two lectures, today we'll conclude with the topic Mineralogy. So here we go. So the topic of discussion today is ore minerals or economic minerals. These are the minerals which have economic values or market values and they are expensive. So talking about the first, it is pyrite, FeS2. So in this session, we have been covering all the physical properties. So we'll be doing their properties as well. So it is brass yellow in color. It has a metallic luster. The H value, that is the hardness value on Mohs scale, is 6 to 6.5. The specific gravity is 5.02. The fracture type is conchoidal and the structure is massive and granular. Occurrence. It is the most common sulfide mineral. It occurs in hydrothermal veins, metamorphic deposits. Its uses are, it is used for the manufacture of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid बनाने के लिए भी इसका इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, पायराइट का. So next is hematite. It is represented by the formula Fe3O3 and its another form is Fe2O3, which is iron oxide. The color is reddish brown to black because of presence of iron oxides. The streak which it provides is red in color. The cleavage is absent. It does not show cleavage. H value on Mohs scale, hardness value is 5 to 6. Specific gravity for hematite is 5.26. And the luster is metallic to dull because of presence of iron. Varieties. So red earthy variety is called red ochre. इसको रेड ऑशर नाम से भी जाना जाता है. Occurrence. Hematite is found in thick beds of sedimentary origin. Sedimentary rocks जो हैं, जहां पे उनका origin है, वहां पे ये मिलते हैं. Uses. So it is mainly used as iron ore. और आयरन ओर हमारी स्टील और जितनी भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, जैसे कि आप लोग जानते हैं, उनकी बैकबोन है. रेड ऑशर इज यूज्ड एज पिगमेंट. इसको एक पिगमेंट की तरह यूज किया जाता है जो कि कलरिंग एजेंट का काम करता है. Moving to the next mineral, that is magnetite. So the formula is Fe3O4. It is also a form of iron oxide. The color is black. The streak it produces is black. I hope you guys are clear with everything, the words which we have been using to represent their physical properties. Streak is the color which is observed when we convert the mineral into powder form. Cleavage is absent, it does not show cleavage. The hardness value on Mohs scale is 6. Specific gravity comes out to be 5.18 on average. The luster is metallic in nature. Its special character is that it is strongly magnetic in nature and the form is massive. Highly magnetic होता है nature में. Occurrence. Magnetite is a high temperature mineral. ये high temperature की वजह से ही फॉर्म होता है और withstand भी कर पाता है हाई टेम्परेचर को. It occurs in igneous और metamorphic rocks. ये igneous और metamorphic rocks दोनों में ही पाया जाता है. Uses. Magnetite, it is an important ore of iron. Magnetite भी एक iron का ही ore है. Moving to the next mineral, which is galena, and it is denoted by the formula PbS, lead sulfide. Please remember, students, it may not be possible for you to remember everything while I am narrating the sound from the background. So it is advised, so you can pause the videos meanwhile and note down the respective properties of the minerals and learn them later. And if in case you need notes or any query, as I always say, you can email me. So talking about galena, color is lead gray and streak is also gray in color. The type of cleavage that it shows is perfect in nature. That is, the breaking is perfect. The fracture is conchoidal. It shows conchoidal fracture. The hardness values on Mohs scale, H value is 3.5 to 4. It varies from 3.5 to 4. Specific gravity ranges from 3.9 to 4.1. The type of luster that it exhibits is resinous. Streak that it sometimes shows is yellow as well and sometimes brown as well, but that depends upon the type of minerals or any type of impurity which has been mixed with galena. If it is in pure form, then the streak is of lead gray color, but if there is some impurity at the time of its origin or during the time of its metamorphism, then the streak converts from yellow to brown. The form is massive. Now talking about its occurrence. So galena is commonly found in igneous rocks. Igneous rocks में ही ये ज़्यादातर पाया जाता है. It is associated with other silver minerals और ये सिल्वर के दूसरे मिनरल्स के साथ भी पाया जाता है. Uses. It is an important ore of lead and silver. ये lead और silver का एक important ore. So moving to our next mineral, that is pyrolusite, which is represented by the formula MnO2, manganese dioxide. So the color is iron black and streak is also iron black when it exists in its pure form. and the habit and the form of occurrence is reniform. The cleavage that it shows is perfect. The material is not hard, and as a result, on Mohs hardness scale, its value ranges from 1 to 2 only. The average specific gravity of pyrolusite is 4.75. The luster that it exhibits is metallic to dull sometimes. Occurrence. So it is a secondary mineral formed by the alteration of magnetite. तो मैग्नेटाइट से बनने वाला मिनरल है ये सेकेंडरी मिनरल. Uses. It is used as an ore of manganese. So next is magnesite. The color is white, colorless, gray, brown or yellow. So it comes in variety of colors. It could be white, colorless, gray, brown or yellow. But the streak that it shows is white in color. The cleavage that it shows is perfect. Fracture is conchoidal in nature. Hardness value on Mohs scale rating is 3.5 to 4. The average specific gravity ranges from 3 to 3.2. The luster is vitreous or earthy, and the form is massive and sometimes fibrous as well. So magnesite is formed by the replacement of limestone by solutions containing magnesium. तो मैग्नेसाइट को लाइमस्टोन से रिप्लेस करके बनाया जाता है सॉल्यूशन, एक सॉल्यूशन में जिसमें कि मैग्नीशियम ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट होता है. So its uses are, it is used for making cement and refractory bricks. So now moving to the next mineral, which is bauxite. Bauxite is hydrous aluminium silicate. The color that it shows is white, gray, and yellow as well. So sometimes it is white or gray or yellow. That depends upon the nature of occurrence, the mode of origin, and the terrain in which it has occurred. The streak ranges from yellow to brown depending upon an additional mineral which is mixed with it. The form is pisolytic or massive sometimes. It does not show cleavage. The type of fracture that it exhibits is uneven in nature. The value of hardness is 2 to 2.5. Luster is dull and earthy. Occurrences. So bauxite is a secondary product commonly formed under subtropical to tropical climatic conditions. तो बॉक्साइट भी एक सेकेंडरी प्रोडक्ट है जो कि सब ट्रॉपिकल या फिर ट्रॉपिकल क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस के अंडर ही बन पाता है. तो जैसा कि हमने इससे पहले वाले लेक्चर्स में भी डिस्कस किया था, कई बार कलर्स अलग अलग हो सकते हैं हमारे मिनरल्स के, पर जो उनकी बाकी फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज है जैसे उनकी स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी, मोड ऑफ अकरेंस, उस सब से हम कंफर्म कर सकते हैं कि भले ही ग्रे कलर हो चाहे येलो कलर हो, पर वो बॉक्साइट है कि नहीं है. Uses. It is used as an important ore of aluminium. तो एक एल्यूमिनियम का ओर है ये. It is used as a refractory material. इसको refractory material की तरह भी यूज कर सकते हैं. It is also used as an abrasive material. तो पॉलिशिंग के लिए और घिसाई का जो पर्पस होता है उसके लिए भी हम इसको यूज कर सकते हैं एक एब्रेसिव मटेरियल के तौर पे. इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे इकोनॉमिक मिनरल्स हैं जो कि गोल्ड की फॉर्म में, ग्रेफाइट की फॉर्म में, डायमंड की फॉर्म में एग्जिस्ट करते हैं और देयर इज n number of varieties. So you students can name some other minerals which are economic and they hold a good market value, and you can also list them out in the way I have done it. For example, you can write the following physical properties of graphite. For example, the color of graphite is gray and gray to black. The streak is black and the form is layered. In this way, you can note down and make list of so many economic minerals which are available on the earth. So I hope you guys could understand the topics taught in today's session. And if there is any query or any doubt, you can mail me at the given email ID at the end of the video. And with this topic of economic minerals, we are done with the mineralogy topic. And in the next session, we'll continue and we'll start with the subject, which is which is petrology. And we'll be describing various aspects of petrology in the next session. Till then, I hope you guys will take care of yourself and continue studying. Have a great time. Thank you. So students, as we discussed, there are classifications of major categories of minerals from economic point of view. So this you can do as your assignment or your homework. So these are the categories. First is metallic minerals, that is formed by ferrous groups. Next is non-metallic minerals, that is formed by non-ferrous groups. I'm sorry, I'll just edit it. Then third is precious and semi-precious minerals. किसी की वैल्यू ज्यादा होती है, किसी की कम होती है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दैट. फोर्थ इज स्ट्रेटेजिक मिनरल्स. फिफ्थ इज फर्टिलाइजर मिनरल. जैसा कि नाम से पता चल रहा है, ये फर्टिलाइजेशन के प्रोसेस में यूज होता है. सिक्स्थ इज रिफ्रैक्टर्स, जैसा कि अभी हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं मिनरल्स में पीछे, कि जिसमें हम रिफ्रैक्टरीज डेवलप करते हैं, जिनसे सिरेमिक एंड ग्लास मिनरल्स अगेन, एंड सम अदर इंडस्ट्रियल मिनरल्स. So important non-ferrous metals include aluminium, copper, lead, iron, and exotic or rare metals such as cobalt. So you can see it from the periodic table that these are all precious metals. You can have a look at them and study about their properties on further basis. So as we discussed, I will give you a list of a few more economic minerals which you can study about and note down their properties. So talking about garnet, so this is how garnet stones look like. So garnet is best known as red gemstone. It occurs in any colors and has many industrial uses. So you can tabulate it likewise, which I did in the lecture, which I showed. Next is zircon. So zircon is the primary ore of zirconium and a gemstone that is available in many colors as well. तो आप zircon के बारे में भी लिख सकते हैं. Next is rhodonite, a manganese silicate used as a minor ore of manganese and also used as a gemstone. तो rhodonite के बारे में भी आप लिख सकते हैं. Next is kyanite. So kyanite is a metamorphic mineral used to make porcelain, abrasive products and gems as well. तो इससे porcelain, abrasive products, polishing के लिए और gems भी बनते हैं. ये आप kyanite में देख सकते हैं. Then next is diamond. So diamond is a mineral with unique properties and many gem and industrial uses. So this is not diamond in its pure form. This is diamond mineral. And you can also write about its properties, physical properties, as we have discussed. So next is topaz. So topaz is a mineral best known as a durable gemstone and its use in Mohs hardness scale. तो जो टोपाज है ये काफी ज्यादा इकोनॉमिक वैल्यू होती है इसकी, काफी एक्सपेंसिव मिनरल है एंड इवन इट इज यूज्ड इन मोज हार्डनेस स्केल. ये जो मोज हार्डनेस स्केल है इसके ही रिलेटिव बताई जाती है डायमंड के और टोपाज के. सो आई विल गिव यू अ लिस्ट ऑफ सम मोर इंपॉर्टेंट इकोनॉमिक मिनरल्स which you can study about. So these are specimen of economic minerals from University of Auckland and these are available in India as well. So these minerals are economically important for us as they are either sources of industrial materials or of chemical used in industrial processes. तो gemstones के अलावा industrial purposes के लिए भी ये use होते हैं और इनकी काफी ज्यादा value होती है. First is chalcopyrite. Next is chromite. We have discussed about chromite. Galena, we have also discussed about galena. Graphite. Graphite is very important. Next is halite. Next is hematite. Next is sphalerite. And next is sulfur. So these are some other important economic minerals. There are abundant variety of economic minerals present on Earth. You can find some more by yourself and prepare a list and their physical properties accordingly. Thank you.
I hope you guys could understand and correlate the topics taught in today's session. If there is any query or subject matter issue, feel free to mail me at the given email ID. Live discussion sessions could also be used for discussion of doubts. Thank you.